This week's parsha, we begin to learn about the various sacrifices that took place during the time of the Mishkan and the Beis Hamikdash, the temple. And the first one we learn about is the most exalted and honorable sacrifice, and that is the Olah service. And the parsha begins to say, Zos Toras HaOlah. This is the teaching of the Olah. And it begins to talk about not of the Olah service, but rather the Kohen who would enter pre-dawn hour into the Mikdash, into the temple, and he would find the ashes from the day before all piled up next to the altar, and he would go ahead and engage in this concept called Trumas Hadeshin, removal of the ashes into the outside. The question I would like to ask is this the most honorable and exalted task that we say, Zos Toras HaOlah, this is the teaching of the Olah? In fact, all he was doing was removing ashes from the room. This is not something that anybody would subscribe to be somewhat spiritual or lofty, let alone honorable. So why is it that the Torah gives such a prime time description to this mundane task? So I think what we learn from over here is a very important lesson. Because in communal life, there are many tasks and opportunities which are considered honorable and lofty and prominent. And some tasks and things that we have to do are considered more mundane. And many times we look at the more mundane tasks and we say, I wish I could be doing something more prominent, something with a little more honor. And we have to remember something that we learned from over here. It's not what we're doing in terms of our community participation, but rather it's that we're doing it and we have the larger goal in mind of working for the klal, working for the community. And that's what we see over here from this Trumas Hadeshin. Even by going ahead and removing ashes into the outside, that can be considered spiritual if someone is going ahead and engaging in that for the community. Folks, in our lives, we have so many opportunities to go ahead and participate and volunteer on behalf of the tzibur, on behalf of the community. Let us remember the lesson of the Trumas Hadeshin, and let us remember always to take advantage of every single opportunity that can come our way. Have a wonderful Shabbos.